Hello and welcome to Rooted Souls Tarot. I'm Lisa and this Gemini is your reading on the subject of relationships and love. So relationships with family, relationships with friends, relationships with significant others, or even relationship with a work colleague. Up to you. It's a general reading, so it's going to mean something different for everybody, but just take what you need from it and leave behind what you don't. So it's for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising, or if you just come across the reading and it resonates, it's yours as well. So I'm going to use these Psychic Tarot Oracle deck cards to find your general energy, your general theme, general focus of the reading. We're going to pick 5 cards and we'll have a little bit of a look what's going on for you, Gemini, in the area of your love and relationships. So, shall we get started? We'll find you a few cards. I'm going to pick you 5 and then we'll go into a little bit more detail with some tarot cards afterwards. Right, Gemini, love and relationships. Oh, one's just thrown itself out there already. We have the heart chakra. We have fertility, patience and planning, movement, choices and decisions, and spiritual unity. Spiritual union. Get there in the end. Okay. So, there's quite a deep and meaningful reading, this one. We've got this lovely heart chakra energy, and obviously heart chakra is the immediate place immediate chakra we think of, isn't it, when we are talking about love and about relationships and about connections coming from the heart. We've got this fertility card next to it, and I'm very much drawn to the fact that her heart chakra is actually glowing green as well. So, you know, this has got a possibility of new love, a new heart connection, a new soul connection, because we've got this deep spiritual union here, which is generally a card of a soul connection, of a really deep connection that can go back as far as past lives, of just a soul family connection, one that has always existed, as long as we have. We've got in the middle, we've got the patience and planning and movement, choices and decisions. So I think there is some, I want to say, creation or some building of obviously movement of within your life on a practical level. Patience and planning, something that maybe you're doing along with your the relationship that you've got on your mind at the moment, whoever that is for you. Again, friend, significant other, work colleague. There is definitely some planning and movement forwards about what, as in, maybe you're looking to move to a new house. Maybe you're looking to move to a new job. Maybe you're making plans to build a life with somebody, move in with somebody. Choices, decisions. Let's have a little bit of a look what's going on a little bit deeper with these Like to See a Tarot cards. We'll get 3 cards to look at our recent past energy, because as we know, the things that happen in the past often have an impact on how the future's going to look. So we'll see how your past is influencing what's going on at the moment and what's going on in your future energy. Sorry, just checking my microphone's on there. I can't even tell you the amount of times I've started chatting away doing readings and my microphone's not been on. So, not today. We have the World, the Moon, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Hierophant. Okay, so I feel like with this person, this relationship that the person you're having a relationship with, I really feel like you are trying to create a life together, and you are beginning to create a life together. It's a life that you have been wanting to make happen, I think, for eternities, I want to say. And I think you are in a position, or the stars are aligning. Obviously, there's been a lot of change happening at the time of I'm recording this reading. I'm in March 2025, and there's been huge shifts. People have been getting into alignment, getting onto the path that they're meant to be going. And I think that is what's happened here with you. You may not well be be young. You might be sort of in the later part of your life, but I think that this person has come into your life. Or has come into your life in this role now. I don't necessarily think it has been something that I don't think it's a long relationship in this of this type, the type it's at now. And I think you're creating together, whether that is life, whether that is, just, when I say life, I mean, babies, new life, an actual new life, just creating and beginning to nurture your life together in some way, whether that is marriage, whether that is bricks and mortar, moving in together. But I feel like this is all quite new for you in this specific way. Hopefully that's clear. Right, anyway, I'll stop waffling. So we've got the World card. You're in a new cycle. You're in the beginning of a new cycle. This is, and this is what's making me think that it's not, you've been through stuff before, you've had a different life before, and that's come to an end, and now you're starting a brand new cycle with this person. And like I say, this person doesn't have to be your intimate other. For a lot of you, it's going to be. But for some of you, it could be in a work setting. It could be a friendship. But you are starting a brand new cycle with this person. And you're bringing all of your knowledge, all of your wisdom, everything that you've learned in the past cycles of your life. And I think you're feeling like you have got, experience under your belt. And more life skills now than the past relationships maybe you've had in the relationships that you've had in the past. We've got that 5 of Pentacles, and that is the fear of lack. And I feel like, despite the fact that you have got all this, you're bringing a lot of knowledge and wisdom with you at this stage of your life, I still feel like maybe you're lacking in something within this new relationship. Again, it's going to be something different for everybody. So I've got a few things pinging around in my head, but I'm not going to get specific about that because it's going to be different for you all. But there is, you're moving into this new cycle, this new era. With lots of knowledge, lots of wisdom, and something that you just feel like is maybe missing, that maybe you are lacking in. Some experiences maybe that you're lacking, or something that you've felt like you've not had in the past, and you've not learned to. It's an area of your life maybe that you haven't grown, and that you've not had the experience in a certain area. Anyway. Again, I'm waffling. We've got the Moon and the Hermit as our central card. Central cards. Look at those colours. Those are cards of feeling, deep feelings. And so I think in the recent past, you have had massive period of introspection, of looking within, of trying to figure out what's going on in your inside world, trying to figure out where you're going, what you're doing. It's been all happening deep within you. I think that, maybe have been fearful about moving forward, a little bit scared, a little bit, feeling overwhelmed with the way that life's taking you. But I think there's been some healing going on as well within you. And I think that maybe is connected to that Five of Pentacles, that thing that you feel like you're lacking. And maybe that's what's brought on. Because actually, if you look at all those cards together, I've got that lovely World card, and then with the Moon card and that Hermit. They're all that lovely blue, those bluey colours, the card of feelings, the card of sort of that deep emotions. And then you've got that. So I feel like this massive period of introspection that you've had in the recent past has been triggered by your fear of lack in some way. And it's really brought up a whole load of stuff, I think, that you've been able to look at, examine, and move on from. I'm hoping. If there's still stuff to deal with, that's fine. But I think you have really had to look within to help you to move forward. And I think it's been a really big part of what's happened in your recent past that's now allowing you to move on. And this stuff could have been going on for a couple of years. It's not stuff that's like just happened like that. I think this recent past energy is quite old, Gemini. But let's have a little look at what we've got next. We've got this Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. Card of a brand new beginning, a brand new relationship, a brand new home, a brand new business, something tangible, something better health, something that's material, that's earthly, that you can put your energy into and learn. And grow, help to grow it, to nurture it, to give it life, to make it bigger, to make it better. So I think this period of looking within, this period of introspection, of connecting with those really deep, sometimes even hidden feelings, emotions, is now allowing you to have a brand new beginning. We've got the Hierophant there with that. And I think, maybe you've found a spiritual connection in that time that you spent in introspection. And that spiritual connection is now helping you to have a brand new start. It could be that you are learning to live in a different way than you used to. It's about traditions, the Hierophant, about doing things in a certain way. And so maybe you've started to do things in a whole different way, which has opened up this Ace of Pentacles, this is something new for you to nurture into life. Don't forget, we've got that fertility card there, that creation card. I think the creation is exactly what this reading is about for you, Gemini. It's about bringing a new relationship to life, a new life to life, and it's very much led by your heart. And this person has very much been a part of your life for your existence, in whatever form that has been for you over the however long. So let's throw in the cards again. Don't forget, if you are liking the reading, if it's resonating, I'd love to know how. A comment would be lovely. I love reading your comments. It's really helpful to me to get some feedback. It's also amazing if you can like the reading, if you actually like. And for those of you who subscribe already, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. It really helps me to grow my channel. It helps me to be able to do this for you more regularly. I love doing the readings. So if you can help me by giving me a subscribe if you're not already, then that would be amazing. The YouTube algorithm does like it. So, right, current energy. Current energy for you, Gemini. Try not to drop any more. Okay. We have the Devil. Judgment. Again, really, all those cards of that really deep turquoisey, bluey, greeny colours. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles as a clarifier. The Justice card as a clarifier. And the 4 of Pentacles. There's some really deep stuff been going on with you and still continuing to go on with you, Gemini. I think you've been to the depths of your emotions and the depths of your feelings in recent months and even currently. We've got the Devil. And the Devil card is generally all about... Sorry, the light's really not great for it, is it? There we go. Is all about those lower vibrational feelings and emotions. Those patterns of behaviour and patterns of being and of feeling that we sometimes fall into. Ones that aren't necessarily for our highest good because they are of the lower vibrational variety. So things like fear, things like lust, greed, negative behaviours such as self-sabotage, just really unhelpful feelings and behaviours. And I think at the moment you may well be struggling with those sorts of things, and you're really maybe fighting to get out of that. Now, it's very normal for us to have these feelings of fear, to have little wobbles and sort of use old coping mechanisms, things that have helped us through difficult situations in the past. But I think, they're fine if they're short-lived, and there's something that you've got to sort of step out of at the soonest possible opportunity, really. Because if we sit in that low vibrational energy, that negative energy, then it just will grow, and it'll grow, and things won't attract to us the way that we want them to. Energy will become stagnant, things will feel blocked, feel sluggish, and will really struggle to move onwards. And you are beginning to create a brand new life for yourself. And this Devil energy is not the helpful kind. I think if you're feeling a little bit low at the moment and are struggling to sort of step out of it, then I think you've got to try and work a little bit harder to get out of that. And I know it's difficult. It's all right for me to sat here say that, but we all have those periods, and I'm one of the lucky people that I don't generally sit in it for long. But I think once you become aware that maybe you are feeling, you're in that vibration, you're in that vibe, that low vibe, we need to actively try and get ourselves out of it, by doing the things that make you happy. So whether that is going out and having a coffee with your friends, even if you have to really force yourself to do that, go and have a laugh, have something nice to eat. Go and have a nice bath or a hot shower. Put music on that you like. That's always a really one for lifting the vibration. Getting out into nature. Another top-notch one. Nature. Walk. Dig in your garden. Whatever it is that you can do. Sit outside on your balcony if you live in an apartment. Watch what's going on. Just take in that sun. Take in that fresh air. Meditation. Yoga, any sort of exercise, it's all going to help to lift your vibration. And I know it's really difficult when there's, particularly if there's stuff going on in the outside world, which there is at the moment. I mean, March 2025, as I've said, maybe I didn't say it, maybe that was another reading. But, we're in March 2025. Things are happening left, right and centre in the outside world. And it's not helpful. It can drag us down. Everybody's energy, everybody's fearful energy can drag you down. So I think you have got to assess. We've got this, it's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. I think you have got to assess which ways you can lift yourself out of this energy. What makes you feel good and what makes you, if it's making you feel a bit low, you need to be a little bit more discerning. If it's people that make you feel low, if it's situations, if it's watching the TV, whatever it is that's keeping you in this lower vibe, you need to be more discerning. Choose the things that lift you and step away from the things that don't. Sorry, that was really long and waffly, wasn't it? But we got there in the end. Judgment energy at the moment is big for a lot of people. This is you stepping from feeling one way, from maybe feeling in a lower vibration, to shifting into a higher vibrational state, into a different you, a rebirth of sorts, if you want to say. And I think you've got the potential for that rebirth, for that shift in energy, but it's something that you are going to have to put a little bit of work into, and you're going to have to just do your very best to lift your vibration in whatever way that you can. So this rebirth is going to bring back some balance into your life. It's going to, maybe balance your emotions, balance that energy, and it's going to really be the beginning of you moving forwards in a more positive way. I feel like this connection with somebody, I don't think it's maybe happened yet. And that's why there's a lot of all this dark feeling, deep emotional energy. I feel like maybe you may well have had something's ended in the recent past relationship-wise. And again, it doesn't have to be significant other. It could be, friendships and all that stuff that I've talked about before. But I think you have definitely started this new cycle, and you've started it. And I think I think your heart has maybe taken a little bit of a bashing, and you are beginning to create a new life for yourself. And I think it is going to end up with you having a connection with somebody, but I think that's coming in this future energy here. I don't think that's even the current energy. I think this person maybe hasn't shown up yet. And I think you are just laying the foundations and needing to be patient, because we've got that patience and planning card. You're in creation mode at the moment. And I think it's coming in the future. Right. 8 of Pentacles in our current energy. Hard work, learning, knowledge, honing your skills. 4 of Pentacles, not holding on to things too tightly. So I think you're in a place at the moment, you're going to have to put a bit of work into how you feel, how you're showing up in the world, creating that new life for yourself, having that inner rebirth where you're moving from this maybe lower vibrational state into a higher vibrational state and finding more balance in life. And I think you need to learn to let go, whatever it is that maybe you're holding on to from maybe the last cycle, maybe someone that's hurt your heart. You've got to work on letting it go, because it's not going to be helpful. You need to make space for what's coming next for you. And I think something amazing is coming next for you. Whether that is a new friend, a new lover, a new work companion, whatever it is that you have got on your mind at the moment, you're definitely on your way to a brand new start. But that's going to involve some work on your behalf, in getting yourself into a more balanced and open and organic, ready to go with the flow state. Okay, right. Future energy for Gemini. Let's have a little look. There's a lot of, like I say, a lot of deep emotion in this reading and heart energy. Okay. got the Five of Wands, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. King of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Empress, again, that fertility card, and the Two of Wands. Eight of Wands, right. Okay, moving into this future energy. I think you're going to feel a little bit discombobulated. I think there's maybe going to be some interior or exterior chaos going on around you, some conflict of some description. And like I say, that could be in the interior or the exterior. I think for a big chunk of you, it's going to be interior, where you've filled within a conflict and you are, not sure which direction to take. Maybe, you're feeling quite frustrated. Actually, I feel a frustration is going to be a future energy thing for you. But we've got that King of Cups there. I think you're going to manage your emotions better moving forward, despite the fact that you might still be feeling quite conflicted in your inside world. I think you've come into a place where you are able to deal with things in a more peaceful, calm and serene way. I really want to say serene way, because I think all of this emotional stuff that's been happening in your current energy, in your past energy, has built strength, has strengthened you, and that balance of the shift that's happening to you at the moment, the shift that's allowing you to feel more balanced and more in charge and more on an even keel, is going to stand you in good stead in this future energy. The next card we've got is the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So I think you're really going to see where you want to be going, how you're going to get to, what you need to do to move towards your happiness, move towards your destiny, essentially. The King of Swords, he's very smart, he's very knowledgeable, he is very wise, he makes very smart decisions, very smart choices. He's just, he's my interior world, his head is really, sorry, I'm saying a lot. He's very, again, calm and serene. He's in control of what's going, his head whirring around and his head going bonkers with all sorts of thoughts bouncing around in his head. There's none of that with the King of Swords. He's in control. He feels very powerful and he's very much in control. You've got those two knights there, finding control over your emotions and over your mind. And I think that's really going to stand you in good stead moving forwards. And I think that has come with this epiphany of sorts, this rebirth of sorts that you've had or you're having in your current energy. We've got the Nine of Cups. Again, it's about your destiny. It's about moving towards your happiness. You're getting there. It's the 9. You're almost at the 10. So I think you are nearly where you would like to be. Things are going well for you in this future energy. You're heading in the right direction. And I think that is largely down to the stability that's happening in your heart and in your head. Don't forget that King of Cups, that energy radiating there from his heart. And as I've said, there's all this heart energy in the focus of the reading. And I think the stability that's coming with that, the energy of the King of Cups is really helping you to move forward in a more helpful way, allowing things to flow the way that they should. So next card, the Page of Wands and the Empress, which is another card for that fertility card. So the Page of Wands moves forward through life in a really carefree, open-hearted way, moving towards her joys and her passions, going with the flow, just seeing how things go. And by the next few months, you are going to be feeling in that energy. You're going to be open to new things, new exciting things, and I don't think you're going to be putting the emphasis on it. You know, I think maybe in the past your heart's been heavy because you've really wanted a significant other to have in your life, or you've really been wanting that, and it's been a focus in your life. And I think you're going to find yourself in a lighter energy where the focus is just on going with the flow, to seeing what happens, to just letting things roll towards you in the right time. She's clarified by that Empress energy, that energy of creativity, of nurturing, of birthing new things to life. And I think by opening yourself up to that light energy, that uncomplicated energy, you are allowing all of that lovely energy, that creation energy towards you, opening yourself up for new love. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in this last section of your future energy. And I think you are going to... There's something new coming in for you. There's something new, something tangible, potentially a relationship. But you're going, there's going to be choices. It's going to be the balls are going to be all in your court. It's going to be up to you which way you want to take it, which direction you want to go with it. We've got that Two of Wands. Which way? Do you want to go this way? Do you want to go that way? Do you want to move towards this new Page of Pentacles? Or do you just want to, are you feeling more contented and happy now? Are you feeling like, you're happy to go in a different direction? But whatever happens, this is going to happen really quickly. We've got that Eight of Wands card that's to clarify the pair of them. So I think, we have this movement, choices, decisions card that popped up. That's 2. That is the Two of Wands, I think. Patience and planning, 7. Anyway, it's 2. You've got a lot of choices, a lot of decisions. The 2 of the spiritual union, 2 of Cups. Do you want to move towards your happiness? Do you want to move towards this new relationship? It's okay if you don't. There's other options. I think you are going to be in control of this future energy. I think you are... it's up to you how it goes, but I think because you are feeling more mentally strong, more emotionally strong in this future energy, I think you're just going to go with what feels right for you. You're more open and more fluid to what your future looks like. And again, it is big creation energy for you moving forwards. You're creating your life. You're in charge of creating the life that you want for yourself. And it's entirely up to you what it looks like. You've got opportunities. Opportunities are going to come in for you in the future energy. And I think that it's going to be quite fast and furious, actually. I maybe even don't think that it's just one. But you're in charge. It's up to you which way this goes. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and just go for what you want. 'Tis your life. 'Tis your life moving forwards. But yeah, in there's been a lot of soul searching, a lot of deep feeling in the recent and current energy. And I think your heart's going to feel a whole lot better before the end of this future energy. And I'm saying 2 to 3 months for you, Gemini. I'd love to know if this resonates. Please let me know in the comments. In the meantime, have a really great day, have a really great week, and I will catch up with you again very, very soon.